G'day, I'm Matt Wood, and this is the Iveco Powerstar 6400. The 6400 is Iveco's lightweight heavy hitter for the Australian market. One of the contributing factors to its light tear weight is the 13 litre Cursor engine that's hiding under that bonnet. It puts out 560 horsepower and 1840 foot-pound of torque, and is backed by a 16-speed automated transmission. As a tipper and quad dog like this one is, it'll go out to 56.5 tonne gross under PBS. You don't see many of these on Australian roads, and every time I drive one I find myself wondering why. So today we're going to take it for a spin and see how it performs and try and find out what's going on behind that badge. As the Cursor engine is an SCR power plant, it means the cab can sit a little bit lower over the chassis and makes it a lot easier to get in and out of the truck. Inside the Powerstar cab there's bucket loads of room. There's even more than a couple of cup holders. My only real criticisms would be the head unit for the stereo. There's no Bluetooth connectivity. The styling of the interior is a little bit awkward. But that being said, all the switches are in the right spot, visibility is great, and it's reasonably quiet at normal operating road speeds. We're grossing 48 tonne at the moment, and we've just driven this combination over the Strathbogie ranges, and so far the Cursor's been quite a game performer. On the road the Cursor engine's a revvy little number. It puts out pretty good power, but it's quite high up in the rev range. This engine really likes to rev. It's not a lug down engine, it's an engine that you need to keep on top of and keep it working. And that's where some intervention with the transmission is required. If you're in really hilly country, you need to preempt what the terrain's doing and override the transmission. Fuel economy and weight are a couple of the big advantages touted by Iveco. And whilst I can only tell so much from spending a day driving this truck around, it seems to be all of the above. It's a great handling little truck, and the engine performance belies its small capacity. As I've already mentioned, the interior's a little bit dorky. The outside's a little bit too. That windscreen's a little bit too vertical, some of the angles are a little bit too sharp, and it kind of just doesn't look right. And I think this has a lot to do with Iveco's brand identity. I actually think they've lost it. I think the appearance of this truck is one of the reasons why it's not so popular. It's actually quite a good truck to drive. It ticks a lot of boxes in terms of economy, light tear weight and drivability, visibility, ergonomics. These should all be selling points. They're selling points for every other truck on the market. There just seems to be something missing in the Iveco image. And I think that's a real shame, because this is a really great little truck.